Um, I wouldn't say there was a big surprise at all because it was a very conscious decision to move from acting to directing. So what actually happened was that, you know, I wouldn't call it a crisis, but then, you know, I did so many films as an actor at that point that, and a lot of it was not some, you know, there were not movies that I really wanted to make, you know, you want to get the paycheck and all that. And yeah, and there weren't just a whole lot of good script that was offered to me at that point. So I decided to move away, and then I was in LA for actually a year. Not only was I, you know, doing the typical auditioning, casting, and all that, but I was also developing my own script. What happened was I ended up not being casted in any movies that I auditioned for, but then the synopsis of this film that I came up with got picked up, and that's how my first film, Enter the Phoenix, was made. Well, to be honest, at first, when I was offered to do Assassins and I looked at the script, actually just the first episode, I was a little bit hesitant because of what, you know, you just depicted, you know, the Asian chef, the triad and all that, you know, pretty stereotype characters. But then when I spoke to our showrunner, John Worth, a, you know, great showrunner, on the phone, he was really great about, you know, letting me be more engaged into, you know, setting the tone, and then, you know, like we can talk to him about, you know, how we could change these different aspects of it to make it less stereotypical. And I think the end product, it's great because, you know, it's got, you know, obviously this is on Netflix and it's, you know, for worldwide audience. It can't be only from the Asian perspective at all. I mean only, but, you know, getting his perspective and my perspective allowed it to become what it is now. Well, I think it would be great in the future to see more Asian Americans taking the lead role that has nothing to do with martial arts. I think that would be a good first step. And I'm not saying that there isn't now with, let's say, Crazy Rich Asians. I don't think there is any martial arts in there, but I think there could be more. You know, it's not something that I deliberately planned or I'm gonna crack America or anything. It's just that something that I think I was at the right place at the right time in terms of these. I think this decade has been great for American television. You know, all the good scripts and, you know, and all these different platforms that are ramping out contents, that's TV series and films. And I think, you know, during this time, just so happened that me and Daniel, we know Stacey Sher and Michael Shambert, producers, and we just thought about, and they are friends with AMC, and they know they want to tap into the action demographic. So they asked us if we could think of something. So we thought of something which ended up being the Badlands. So it wasn't something very intentional. It was just that, you know, just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And then one thing led to another, which is Wu Assassins. And yes, and I think obviously I still have a long way to go.